Hi, this is Ed from CNC Explorer. In this video we'll talk about the material filters and selectors and how to use them. Alright, so I'm going to turn off the milling controls to give us a more focused view of the drop-down material filters and selectors. And we can see now we have a drop-down box that lets us select the generic types of materials, and we have a search box. So the library currently has 149 different types of material, and that will expand over time. And we can select for a type of material, whether it be, let's say, MDF. We only have one generic MDF at the moment. Let's say we're looking for a plastic. We have a couple flavors, soft and hard plastic at the moment. Metal, we have just aluminum. But wood, it's pretty extensive. We have 143 choices. I could scroll through and pick the one I want, but that's a little cumbersome. So it's far easier to say I'm looking for walnut. And the app will search down to walnut. So let's pick walnut. And if I look under the material line on our recipe display, we show the material we selected, the Janker hardness, and the unit power required to mill the material. And of course, we've already showing, we'll go about this in more detail for the recipes, but it shows the bit we selected before. We picked a 1/4 inch two flute compression bit with a 3.5 mil chip load. So the app will now use this material selected and this bit and run some calculations. I'm going to turn off the material filter. I'm going to turn back my milling. And I want to point out the bit has a chip load 3.5 mils. However, because we're using a fairly hard material, the chip load has to be reduced. The adjusted chip load, our calculated chip load, because of the deflection and the power required to cut the material. We need to slow down our feed rates. And as I mentioned before, this whole app is chip load centric, so we use the chip load to adjust the feed rates. So the app already does that. We've worked out some formulas based on the hardness of material and based on the type of bit. Sometimes that affects. So for example, if I wanted to, let's say I wanted to mill aluminum. All right. Now, if I try to mill aluminum with this particular bit, it's not exactly very happy. It's not designed to cut aluminum. So the penalty is we're going to have to scale back the feed rate considerably. So we're better off if we pick we pick a tool that's designed to cut aluminum. So I can go over here and select for aluminum bit. Let's pick, this one's good enough. Single flute aluminum bit. now my penalty is virtually not affected. The tool is designed to cut aluminum. So I have aluminum material. My bit is designed to cut aluminum. So we have a match. The app has recognized that, and the penalty is not adjusted. So that's basic selection and filtering. The other thing I want to say is my preferred workflow is to leave my milling turned on and either use my screen selectors to look for materials or tools, and then go back to my home screen and where I have my milling controls on, and I can adjust for my cut. So that covers the material filters and selectors. Thank you very much.